15 September 2020. Welcome to another episode of Audio News, a new initiative taken by We4U to provide news in audio format for visually impaired. So let's begin. In India, the Engineers' Day is celebrated on September 15 every year since 1968 to recognize the contribution of engineers of the nation. The day marks the birth anniversary of the engineering pioneer of India, Sir Mokshagundam Vishvesvaraya, popularly known as Sir MB. Next. The Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, has approved establishment of a new All India Institute of Medical Sciences, that is AIIMS, at Darbhanga, Bihar. This will be established under the Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana, that is PMSSY. The approved AIIMS would be established at a total cost of 1,264 crore rupees and is likely to be completed within a period of 4 years from the date of the approval of Government of India. Next. Wadia Institute of Himalayan Geology, that is WIHG, an autonomous institute of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India virtually celebrated the Himalaya Divas. On the occasion of Himalaya Divas, the scientists who were specializing in different aspects of the Himalayas deliberated on a range of areas, namely landslide disaster risk reduction, Himalayan seismicity, risk awareness and mitigation, and journey of black carbon towards Himalayan cryosphere. Next. India has been elected as a member of United Nations Commission on Status of Women, a body of the Economic and Social Council ECO-SOC. India will be a member of United Nations Commission on Status of Women for 4 years, that is from 2021 to 25. India, Afghanistan and China had contested the elections to the Commission on Status of Women. Even as India and Afghanistan won the ballot among the 54 members, China could not cross the halfway mark. Next. A 1988 batch IAS officer, Rajesh Kullar, has been appointed as Executive Director at World Bank in Washington, D.C. The Appointment Committee of the Cabinet has approved the appointment of Rajesh Kullar for a tenure of 3 years from the date of assumption of charge or till the date of his superannuation, that is August 23, 2023. Kullar is currently posted as Principal Secretary to Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar. He will join the World Bank in the first week of November. Next. International Day of Democracy is observed globally on 15 September every year. The International Day of Democracy provides an opportunity to review the state of democracy in the world. Democracy is as much a process as a goal, and only with the full participation of and support by the international community, national governing bodies, civil society, and individuals can the ideal of democracy be made into a reality to be enjoyed by everyone everywhere. Next. Central government has constituted an empowered group of ministers EGOM to oversee the process of the corporization of the Ordnance Factory Board, that is OFB. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh is the chairman of this EGOM. As a part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is Self-Reliant India initiative, the government had announced on May 16 that it would improve the autonomy accountability, and efficiency in ordnance supplies by converting the OFB, that is Ordnance Factory Board, which is a subordinate office of the Defense Ministry, into one or more government-owned corporate entities. Next. Aircraft Amendment Bill 2020 passed by Parliament after Rajya Sabha's approval. The Aircraft Amendment Bill 2020 aims to enable the three regulatory aviation bodies to become more effective, which will in turn increase the level of security and safety in the aircraft operations of the nation. Next. Scientists detect potential signs of extraterrestrial life on Venus. According to the study's co-author Clara Sousa Silva, the most plausible explanation for finding phosphine on Venus is the existence of extraterrestrial life. Next. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches 7 urban infrastructure projects in Bihar. The Prime Minister has inaugurated water supply projects built under Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation in Siwan Municipal Council and Chhapra Municipal Corporation. So with this, we will conclude our episode for today. Thank you all.